All right, let's get into a game with the legend Mathis Now, we've talked about our history with Mathis. Basically, it's yeah, we've been losing a lot to him. He's just been owning us, but we actually won the last two games off of him. So perhaps the tide is changing. But he also did say that he was going to switch his technologies on the boat. So we are expecting boats this game. And I'm not quite sure how to deal with mass boats because they do counter the. I think they're the best counter to the Phantom Rays, but he needs to get enough of the boats before he dies. He's aerial spec, so that's good for him. That's good for his boats. It's bad for us. He might even know who we are just by this starting. Just by the way we position our units for the start here. I think he knows. We really should try to switch things up a little bit, but I'm not a big fan of moving the position of the arc light to like the sides because then they kind of just go forward. In the middle, they tend to go where they're supposed to go. So it's good to see a lot of chaff here. It means this will burn, but he will go boats, and we need to think about what works against boats. Factories don't do amazing against boats, but they do something. Wasps, do they do anything against boats? Maybe. But what if he gets HE? Typhoons do well against boats. Mustangs, potentially okay against boats too. So maybe that's going to be our play. So we will skip and we'll start going straight into the Phantom Race. Maybe he doesn't find this funny, but we certainly do. I have a feeling that this isn't going to work for us this time. Because he's going to go for the boats. Wonder if that 5% like damage buff makes the tower easier to kill. No. Still kills the tower even without the buff. Alright, so when do we see the first boat come out? Love to save this for the boat, but I don't think we can afford it. Alright, so now what do we do? Now we go for the oil with the fire. Let's go for the fire first with the oil, maybe. I feel like this is the only fire we need here. You almost don't even need to go for the oil right away. We could just go for the oil with this first. Although right, so as expected, we already see the first boat. But we're not gonna make any more Phantom Rays. You know, this is just we'll get the oil just so we can ignite the ground. And then the Phantom Rays are useless. We're not gonna go Phantom Rays. See, that's how we're going to counter this absolute legend here. See, we have a few tricks up our sleeves. We don't just go mass Phantom Ray. So he does have the overload, he does have the range, he does have the mothership. So we need to punish his overlord here. And if we could win this game. I think we need 2 more rounds. We need to win 4 and 5 to win this. So yeah, that's going to be a lot more boats. So we go for the Typhoon automatically. Probably just click AA. Maybe not right now, but pretty soon, let's say. Go for the oil. Maybe need one more, maybe need a couple more ignitions for the oil. Let's get one more here. Let's see how, because everything's late, I wonder, you know, maybe it's good to put this guy a little bit later too. I think we just go for another one here. Maybe just text straight into the AA. Is a bit of an overcommittal, but kind of feel like that's what we need to do. You even missile this. So wait, he's not going Overlord. Wait, what? I thought he was gonna go mass boats. Like he's definitely gonna go mass boats. And we're not gonna go for any more Phantom Rays. So this is questionable, but we're not trying to burn the Typhoons, right? We're trying to burn the crawlers, so this is still good. Ideally it goes. So now he's putting all the eggs in one basket here. Whereas we've got everything split up. This is pretty bad, but we do have 2 packs going here, so it's not super bad. Now the fire doesn't connect here, which is a slight problem. We also need level 2 Typhoons ideally here. Yeah, they do die a little bit way too quick. So we're able to win a round without borrowing, but I'm not too proud of our placement with the Typhoons. They could be placed more on this side. Don't mind this. We could do some more missile shenanigans, I think. Might go shield though. I think that's what he's trying to set up for. If he is, then you know, we'll let him win this round. But we're gonna go for it. What do we do here? You'd think more Typhoons, but I don't think so here, right? Missile on the Typhoon? Like, the fire was good here. It just needs to... I think the fire is okay, right? Maybe one more fire? Do we go for additional technology? Maybe an additional Typhoon? How about like a technology on the Typhoon, or do we just level these guys up? I don't know here. Let's go for the range. And do we go for the oil again? Running out of time, so we'll just go for the attack. Very nice, Fang there to block. Yeah, we don't necessarily want to sell anything because we need chaff in front of the typhoons. He's already level 2. Wow. So now this is starting to look bad for him. See, this is very bad for him. Very good for us. What do we do now? I don't think we go for the marksman. I mean, it makes sense. You could disable. Farseer could be good. Sandworm's bad. I'd rather go Farseer, but marksman, I mean, the EMP, if you could connect. The problem is there's too much stuff in front. So, I think the Farseer is just a better play, right? Maybe your Farseer with like an EMP or something. You just get one for each boat. Still want to play with these missiles, though. This one should hit this first. This one should hit this first. And now we're going to try to end the game here. So, what do we build? Maybe some missiles here would be good too, but I don't think it's going to do anything. I don't think we go for another Phantom Ray, do we? Yeah, maybe just go for one more Phantom Ray, like this. Just in case, like, the oil doesn't get applied. Very nice anti-missile devices here. We do get the fire down here, thankfully. And the fire heal will also ignite. The chaff is going to be useless. Now, his missiles are really good. Because now the typhoons are already getting, yeah, now it feels like we don't have enough. This is only a level 1 tower. And we lose it right before we take out the Overlord. So now his Overlords are starting to... Yeah, I wonder if it's the missile problem. I think it's the missile problem is one problem for us. This is good for us. I think we need to do this or this or this. So what's the problem? It's just the fangs. He's just got more chaff here, but he's got more stuff here that we're worried about. Yeah, I think we have to go for either anti-missile or shields. Probably shields instead. Kind of tricky here. Not sure what went wrong there. I think it's a chaff clear situation, maybe. Let's get our shields down. We just go Mustangs now? No, we already have the Typhoons. We just keep going more Typhoons. Wait. No, I didn't mean to do that. And running out of time, so can't buy anything. Still go for this missile, I think. Yeah, if we can't get ignition here, we're going to be in some huge trouble. Looks like this isn't going to ignite, which is horrible for us. Can this guy at least send a fire here? Oh my goodness. Just horrible. Jeez. Once the boats come online, this is just gets out of control. Guess we could go Farseer. I mean, more Mustangs. We need to put down more fire though in the back. I don't think the boat is. I don't think a factory is going to do anything. Although that could be our best shot. Throw a factory here. It's going to do like, I don't know. I think we have to just go factory. Kinda need speed, kinda need range, kinda need a lot of things here. Kinda need another fire here. More important than anything. Do we just go, I think this is positioning is okay. I think we need to go maybe missile interceptor here. Let's see how quickly this factory dies. It dies super quick. That's the problem. The fire's gonna ignite though, I think. Still no. Yeah, it's just got too many of those, got too many of those things. All right, let's see if he's right with the marksman. All right, MATHISMIGHT is saying that we could have won with the marksman potentially, so let's give it a try. I think he's got a point there. I was just worried about the potentially the like the wasps or something, but I guess we'd have protection already from the wasps. So let's borrow. I think we need to sell out of something. Not sure what we can sell out of though, because we need everything here. Like you take out the tanks, that's gonna really affect us. We've got more. We do have more deployments. I don't know. I feel like he starts missiling us right now too, so yeah, maybe we just try it without the range. Just get the tower range and perhaps just another one. Yeah, this does look pretty precarious for him here. Yep. So, not sure about the positioning here, but yeah, it does look like we could have potentially won there. Maybe if we split the positioning a little bit more evenly. Let's give that a go. All right, let's try this again with maybe a more even positioning here. I mean, I wonder if we even need to upgrade the Typhoons. think we have to, right? The Typhoons are doing so much. But what if it's the Marksman that's actually going to do everything? Why don't we try to just purely transition into the Marksman and just not even upgrade this guy? Guess we could still upgrade a couple, right? So let's upgrade this guy. Let's upgrade this guy. 3 here, 1 here. Kind of makes sense. Maybe put this guy up a little bit more, since we do have range. The question now is, yeah, like this is transitioning away from the Typhoons and going straight into the Marksman. Problem is the Marksman is they're still pretty far away. Yeah, there's still chaff on the ground. So that definitely wasn't the right move. Yeah, so we don't give up on the Typhoon. Alright, so third time. So we need to do 1400 damage. Or at least just win the round, because you know, we had the game in the bag and we started losing on the round where we had the drop. The round where that has the drop is always the most kind of crucial, swingy kind of round, because the decision you make here can influence everything way more. So we're gonna upgrade everything, borrow, go for enhanced range, and go for aerial spec. I think we just keep going this, and let's just go for the missile interceptors. Alright, so let's see how to distribute this. Like 1 here, maybe 3 strong ones here, and then just spread these ones around like this. I feel like this is better. The missile interceptor is better than the Fang because we don't have to waste the deployment. The deployment's worth at least 50. Alright, let's see how this works. I wonder though if this is too far away from the actual missile. It might be fine though. Yeah, it didn't block this one, but it was only a few chaff. Yeah, now it looks super good for us. I don't think we necessarily win the round, but it's you know, it's just is so good. Okay, so yeah, that's the way we that's the mistake we made, and thanks to our opponent for recommending that to us.